There aren't many bigger games on the calendar than this one. Certainly we're talking about two successful teams with passionate followings. All the live action coming up next from the Etihad. It's Manchester City versus Arsenal on EA TV. Good evening and welcome. There's so much to be enthused about going into tonight's contest here at the home of Manchester City. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Manchester City, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Phil Foden plays with Rodri in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Erling Haaland. Chance to put them in front. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Phil Foden. Antoine Semenyo. Well, they keep the ball moving.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it! He's completely failed the test.
Well, that was a big opportunity, and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Ryan Cherki. City couldn't keep it. Incisive ball. Can he keep his composure? And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. An Arsenal corner. Who can they pick out? Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Up a disappointing dead end. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. City could be onto something. And an astute piece of defending. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. And a long way out. Oh my goodness! Excellent agility just to reach the ball. And with play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. Corner kick played in. And splendid reflex action there.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to react there.
Fisted clear. O'Reilly. Really getting stuck in. Bernardo Silva. The ball with Rodri. Haaland. Promising looking ball. Oh, cutting it out. And Manchester City looking for inspiration at this corner. Favouring the short one. Well, another corner following on from the last one.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
And there's the delivery. And covering tremendous ground here. Ezzy. Oh, that's a really good pass. And that'll be offside. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Could be! He's blocked it!
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
O'Reilly. Now Haaland. City moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Wonderfully weighted pass. O'Reilly. Now Haaland. They could level it. And agonising for them. A certain chance to square this game.
Well, you can't get away from it. That's a wasted chance to get back on level terms here.
Ezzy. Arsenal could threaten from this position. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Silva. The ball with Rodri. Haaland. Foden. Oh, that's a clever ball. Haaland! And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes to give them the advantage. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
Nunes. Half-time, that will do it for the first half here at the Etihad. Well, you might say par for the course as far as Erling Haaland was concerned in the first half. Your thoughts?
Well, it was a vital goal and at a crucial time, you have to say. Certainly changes the complexion of the game now, but it's whether they can take the momentum into the second half, as they've struggled at times today.
Teams back in position, second half underway. Ezzy. Oh, this looks useful. Can he put them in front? Oh, it's off the post. And it's all rather fizzled out.
Well, that was a great opportunity for Arsenal to take the lead. If they continue to make chances, you feel they're going to score soon.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Suddenly they have possession. Could be dangerous. Phil Foden now. And snuffing out the danger. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. That's a good-looking pass. It's there for him. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Short corner taken. Could he find someone at the far post? Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Marc Guéhi. The ball with Rodri. A good vision there. Rodri. On to Semenyo. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Offside the decision. A change in the offing for City.
Substitution for Arsenal. Coming off the pitch, number 10, Ebreki Eze. To be replaced by number 8, Martin Odegaard.
Really closing him down. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Madueke. And calling upon all his defensive qualities.
Yeah, that looked a very threatening moment.
Bernardo Silva. Antoine Semenyo. And a tidy tackle. Lots of space for Arsenal. Chance to finish. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Rodri. Nunes. The ball with Rodri. Marc Guéhi. Haaland. Lot to like about that pass. Excellent defending. Nunes. Jeremy Doku. Ball retention so important. Now can they hit them on the counter? Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner? Difficult to stop him. Can they forge ahead? A perfectly taken corner could make all the difference in this game. This one for Arsenal. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Played over. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. And this could be it! And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Rodri. Decent looking pass. Manchester City have work to do, but is it going to happen for them? And that is how to block. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Victor Gyökeres. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Bernardo Silva. And covering tremendous ground here. Oh, useful ball. This could be it. Palmed away by the keeper. And so that. The referee blows for full time. A victory for Arsenal.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.